Well, hello everyone, it's Fred and welcome back to the Canadian Island Life channel. This episode is part 2 of the small back bedroom renovations up here at the Island Cottage. Make sure you don't miss part 1 of Rapids and Renovations. Today I'll be continuing with the painting of the shiplap, reinstalling some trim and removing the old carpet. A little later on in the video I take a trip down to see some more awesome Northern Ontario rallies. If you like watching these videos, please click the like button and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps us out a lot. Well, I got all the cut-in stuff done and it's dried for about an hour. So now I'm coming back and I'm just going to give it a light sanding just to get rid of all the little rough stuff and the little knobs and whatever goes on in every coat of paint you do. And a lot of people don't do it, but the difference is amazing. Like, I just feel how rough it is and then all of a sudden it's smooth. And I usually do this in between every coat of paint. It makes a difference. If you're looking for a really rich finish, it makes a difference. And it's simple. It doesn't take much at all. And then you can just give it a quick little swipe with your broom. No point sanding it if you're just going to leave everything on the wall. Now, it's roller time. Well, I'd say that's about the look I was going after. Now this is gonna dry a little bit darker. So we'll wait until the whole room's done 2 times and it's dried completely. And then we'll decide if Renee gets that bottle of red wine or not. I got the first coat on, let that dry for a while. I went around with my sander and gave her just a real quick skiff sanding. Now I'm ready for the final coat. And I think it's gonna look pretty rich when it's done. Well, this is it, guys. It's all done, painted, dried. I like the color. Write down in the comments what you think about the color. If there's an overwhelming yes for the color, then Renee's going to get a bottle of red wine. And it's about 3:30 here up at the island, which means I got to clean up, go visit some neighbors. Hey folks, it's Fred here and welcome back up to the island. As you can see, I've been making some progress in my bedroom here. I got the receptacles in yesterday. I got all the shiplap painted and I gotta say, I love the color. I think it looks great. Today, I spent a little bit of time throwing a couple of quick coats on this old baseboard. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this baseboard and I'm gonna use it as kind of an extended chair rail to cover this lip up. And then I'll bring some different kind of baseboard from down home and put that on the bottom. I still got some weird trimming issues to do over on this side. and of course the new doors will have to get installed. But for today it's going to be trim, and that won't take too long, and then it's going to be right on to ripping out this old carpet and laying down the new blue. So stay tuned. And I didn't turn the air compressor on. There we go. Blooper reel, here we come. I think that'll work. Once we get these holes filled, get these little cracks caulked with some paintable caulking, give it another coat of paint over top, I think that'll look good. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my miter saw with me this weekend because I just didn't think I was going to get this far along. Fortunately though, I found this little handmade, homemade, ancient miter style box that I think the original owner probably built. It was a little bit shaky, so I put a few extra screws in it. Actually, it works pretty good. I was surprised. Found this old saw, nice and sharp, a little rusty, but works pretty good. So I got to take a little wee bit off the top edge of this piece, not a lot, like maybe 1/8 of an inch at the top and nothing at the bottom sort of thing. We'll just see how good this goes. Get down there. Oh, I see my box moved. There. Not bad. Oh yeah, there's a crack in this piece. I'll have to glue that. There we go. That's tacked up. Okay, truck bed, 6 feet long. This bedroom is about 112, so 56 inches. I'm gonna cut right down the middle and then roll that up. Tape it so it'll fit in my truck. What could possibly be under here? This carpet's been down here since the 70s. There's bound to be something under here. Maybe there's $100 bills, rolls of $100 bills that somebody stole from the mint and put under the carpet to hide it. Wouldn't that be something? I think there's just going to be bugs. Well, just giving the floor a bit of a sanding just to get rid of any little chunks of that old rubber back carpet that was on here. Get rid of any mud from construction workers or whatever, because I want my stuff to stick pretty good. I am working past my 4 o'clock happy hour cutoff, so I want to get this done quickly. And then I'm going to vacuum it up, and I think I'll leave the carpet for tomorrow. But I got a lot done today. So notice I got my dust fan in the window. I do this on most jobs, especially if I'm drywalling. I just get one of these $25 square fans, pop it in the window. Sometimes I got to put some cardboard or something around the top, turn it on, go open a window at the other end of the house, and it just keeps sucking everything through. I never get dust in the rest of the house if I use that. Never ever. In this week's outdoor adventure, I take a trip down to the French River Provincial Park and hike the trail along the French River and out to Recollet Falls. It became known as the French River because of the first explorers and missionaries in this area. Though a relatively small river, it is famous in Canada's history, serving as a major canoe route for the fur trade. The French River was designated as a Canadian Heritage River in 1986. Along the way, there are numerous signs of spring, new growth on the pine trees, and a magnificent display of pink lady slippers, a member of the orchid family. Recollet Falls was named after the Recollet Fathers, who were a French Reformed branch of the Friars Minor that Samuel de Champlain brought over to Quebec in 1615. The Recollet Fathers were the first to use the French River to work among the Amerindians and as chaplains to the exploratory and military expeditions. The Recollet Falls Trail begins at the Visitor Center and follows the forest along the French River Gorge for approximately 3 kilometers. Although Google Maps shows it as only a kilometer, with all the ups and downs and twists and turns, you can expect this to take almost an hour and can be moderate to difficult at times. In an area where beauty is second to none, danger is always just around the corner. The top of the falls is the only clear area for rescue services to land in order to help those in distress.